The prosecution is expected to continue calling witnesses tomorrow in the trial of Gregory Bell for the 2022 murder of Tia Hudson.
That's after proceedings resumed this morning. Josh Harger joins us now live from Montague with a recap of the day's testimony. Josh.
Yeah, guys, last week we saw a number of law enforcement officials bring testimony building the state's case against Greg Bell. Now, today's proceedings saw testimony from the people affected most by her death, beginning with her son and daughter. The second week of Bell's trial began this morning with prosecutors Paige McCormick and Katie Bogman calling Hudson's son, Trevor Riley, to the stand. He recalled for the jury an incident in which he said Bell attacked him when he showed up to his mother's home on North Main Street in St. Joe, alleging Bell threw a flashlight at him and then charged at him, leading Riley to fire a pepper ball gun at Bell before he was taken to the ground and hit by Bell. And while this ultimately resulted in a restraining order being filed against Bell, it may have done something even more important than that, establishing that Bell had attempted to use a flashlight as a weapon before, as he's alleged to have done to Hudson, ultimately leading to her death. Riley testified that he was hurt that his mom stayed with someone who would injure him, but his mom was worried about what Bell might do if she ended the relationship, something that was also reflected in the testimony from Cami Taylor, Hudson's daughter and Riley's half-sister. She testified that her mom had a history of substance abuse before going to rehab and getting clean, but when Bell entered the equation, Hudson started using again. Taylor testified that she begged her mom to leave Bell, but Hudson told her that Bell threatened to kill their grandmother, her brother and his wife, and to rape and kill her if Hudson decided to leave him. Taylor testified that her mom was just trying to protect them, but she's not sure that staying with Bell actually did so. Now, testimony just wrapped up a few moments ago here in the Montague County Courthouse with Tia Hudson's best friend of 2 decades on the stand. She testified as soon as she heard about what happened to her best friend, she immediately suspected that Greg Bell was responsible. And that's where we'll pick things up tomorrow, guys.
All right, we'll see what happens then when that all continues. Josh, thank you so much for that update.